My name's Peter James. Those are the geese. This is our sort of orchard slash food forest. I grow a lot of weird kinds of fruit. This is one of the weird ones. It's called a cornelian cherry, but you know this one, let's see, I'm just looking for an ultra ripe one. Here's a, that one's pretty good actually. It's an edible dogwood. I try to grow the things that, plants that grow around here but make better fruit. So that's called a cornelian cherry. This is an Illinois everbearing mulberry, which is not a very common fruit because it's hard for the supermarkets to sell them, but they're really fantastic and they bear for a number of months, all summer. We have to net them because otherwise the birds eat them all. These are bred to be bigger than the wild ones. You don't want to eat the seeds, but the skin's really good. All of the perennials and the garden are watered with this solar direct piston pump, which is a pretty antique technology, and I'm just upgrading the wattage going to it right now. Great, you know, lifetime of use out of these things, and it basically pumps when it's sunny, so it's actually going only quarter speed right now because it's cloudy, but this is how we make the water situation work on the Gulf Islands with irrigation because the wells just don't have the output. We're pumping out of a pond with this all summer basically.
These are milk thistle or silybum, and we grow them as a medicinal for their hepatoprotectant powers, which means they protect the liver from any kind of toxicity in the environment, or if a person is dealing with alcoholism or using a lot of toxic chemicals. This is a bean trellis that we built this year, and these are scarlet runner beans growing along here. We're trying to grow enough dry beans to get us through the winter. Last year we managed to, I think we grew about 5 gallons of dry beans. This year, this is our first year doing a community-supported agriculture project. More of our land is being used to grow food for other people, but we're still trying to keep our own personal production levels up so that we have enough to get us through the winter. This is my first year of farming for a little bit of money, which has been a super great experience. I've got 8 people that are signed up to get weekly boxes of food, and we do canning and fermented foods and eggs and bread, as well as veggies and fruit from the farm.
My name is Raphael Jolly. We have chickens, quite a few, as you can see, probably. I feed the birds quite a bit. That's one of the most things I do. And I help in the garden a little bit. I made this. The most fun I actually got out of it was making it. This right there is a grappling hook I made. It's not done. Usually there's 3 hooks. I blacksmithed it. You heat up the metal and then it gets really soft, and then you like hit it with a hammer and make it into shapes and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love doing it. It's fun.
We make a wide variety of different kinds of products at Tree Eater, some to sell, but mostly just for our own health and well-being. We do a lot of medicine making. This is a Devil's Club tincture that we made from wildcrafted Devil's Club that Peter and I have gathered, and we buy a lot of nettles. These are some baskets that I've made. The thing that I'm really interested in is textiles and making containers and baskets for gathering food out of cedar bark and willow and other materials that grow around here in our bioregion. This is willow with a raccoon handle, which makes it really comfortable for carrying heavy loads of things like potatoes or whatnot.
All the wood in the big house here was milled on site. Underneath the right-hand side of the porch roof under the glass, there's a copper pipe manifold, and that's a solar preheat for the summer to get our water hotter so we can cut down on propane use. A hot water preheat that goes up to a collection tank above the stove that the solar hot water also preheats when it's sunny out, so that probably reduces our fuel use by half, I would say. So these are all milled on site. That was for posts and beams and decking. And the walls are earth and plaster, clay sand. The window trim is mostly balsam fir, which is generally considered a useless type of wood, but it works great for interior finishing. Anyone in the country can do this stuff. It's just a matter of time and resources. And work. Lots of work.